All right, welcome back everyone. You think you know your stuff when it comes to Excel? Well, today we're gonna put that to the test. I've got a fun, interactive challenge for you, and we're gonna see if you've really mastered the fundamentals. So, let's jump right in.
So, you feel pretty confident with the basics, huh? That's awesome. But let's see how you do under pressure. This is gonna be a fast-paced quiz, so you've gotta pay close attention. Ready to see how many you can get right? Let's do this!
Okay, kicking things off with round one, the building blocks. We're talking about the absolute essentials here. These are the core parts of any spreadsheet. You gotta know these inside and out, because they're the foundation for everything else you'll ever do in Excel.
All right, first question is up. In Excel, what's the deal with rows? Are they A, vertical, B, horizontal, C, diagonal, or maybe D, circular? Go ahead and lock in your answer.
And the answer is B, horizontal. That's right, rows are the ones that run from left to right across your screen. And you can always spot them by the numbers on the side, 1, 2, 3, all the way down.
Okay, next up. So if rows are identified by numbers, what about columns? How do we tell them apart? Is it with A, numbers, B, symbols, C, letters, or D, colors? What do you think?
And the correct answer is C, letters. Yep, totally opposite of rows. Columns go up and down. They're vertical. And you'll see those letters right at the top of the grid. A, B, C, and so on. All right, question number 3. Now this one is huge. Seriously, what exactly is a cell? Is it A, a file, B, a worksheet, C, the intersection of a row and a column, or D, a chart? Think carefully on this one.
And the answer is C, the intersection of a row and a column. Nailed it. Every single little box you see in that Excel grid, that's a cell. It's just the spot where a vertical column and a horizontal row meet. You could say it's like the most fundamental unit in all of Excel.
Awesome job on round 1, you guys are crushing it. You've got the building blocks down. So for round 2, we're gonna focus on how we actually navigate this grid. How to identify and work with all these parts.
Okay, here's a classic one that trips up a lot of beginners. We know what a cell is, but what's its name? Its address. Which of the following is a valid cell address? A, 1A, B, A1, C, AA, or D, 11? The answer is B, A1. This is one of those simple rules in Excel that you just gotta remember. A cell reference, or its address, always starts with the column letter first and then the row number. So it's never 1A, it's always A1. Okay, let's say you want to grab a whole bunch of cells at once, not just one. What do we call that group? Is it A, table, B, range, C, chart, or D, workbook?
And the correct answer is B, a range. That's right. Anytime you select a block of cells, doesn't matter if it's 2 cells or 2,000, that selection is called a range. And you'll often see it written with the top left cell, a colon, and then the bottom right cell. So something like A1 to B5 means everything from A1 to B5. Fantastic, you guys are flying through this. All right, for round 3, let's zoom out a little. We're going to look at the big picture, how all these cells and sheets fit together inside an actual Excel file.
So, let's talk structure. What exactly is a worksheet? Is it A, the whole complete file, B, a single sheet inside Excel, C, a formula, or D, a chart? Now this one can be a little tricky. A lot of people mix this one up. And the answer is B, a single sheet in Excel. The absolute best way to remember this is to think of an Excel file like a book. A worksheet is just one page in that book. It's that single grid of cells you're working on. Okay, so if we follow that logic, if a worksheet is just one page, then what's a workbook? Is it A, a single row, B, a single column, C, a complete Excel file, or D, a single cell? Yeah, got it. The answer is C, a complete Excel file. Sticking with our analogy, if the worksheet is the page, then the workbook is the entire book. It's the whole file itself. The thing you save as report.xlsx, and it holds all of those individual pages or worksheets inside it.
All right, you made it. Welcome to the final round. This is a quick-fire case study. We're going to take everything we've just learned and apply it to a real-world scenario. This is where it all clicks into place.
So picture this in your head. You've got a spreadsheet open. In column A, you have a list of student names. In column B, right next to them, you have their test scores. and each student's information is all contained in its own row. Got it? Pretty simple.
Okay, so in that specific sheet, what does each individual row represent? Is it A, a subject, B, a single record, C, a column, or D, a formula?
The answer is B, a single record. And this is a really important concept in data because that one row contains all the information for one specific student. Their name and their score, we call that a complete record. It's a full set of related information.
So, how'd you do? Hey, no matter what your score was, here's the real takeaway. If you can confidently explain what a row, a column, a cell, and a range are, then you've absolutely mastered the foundation of Excel. Seriously, those 4 things are the most important basics, and they're what pop up on exams all the time.
Look, you've just proved you've got the building blocks down. That Excel grid, it's yours now. So the only question left is, what are you going to create with it? What will you build or analyze or organize? The possibilities are endless. Keep practicing, and hey, thanks so much for taking the challenge with me today.